Hi, welcome to WGDP's product sprint update for sprint ending July 20th. In this sprint, we launched a number of features on payments and invoicing. One of them, our major focus was launching a feature on plan management. So how, when a customer signs on to a new plan, how do we manage them, multiple plans assigned to this customer, and how does do the payments transfer work between those two plans, and how do you cancel a plan versus how do you promote or demote a plan. So we were able to do most of the work on this in the sprint except for transferring payments between plans, and we are hoping to complete that in this sprint. On Ciudad Marzan, we continued to make fixes on the guard flows. But the major accomplishment on Ciudad Marzan was actually completing the end-to-end flow for forms for customs management. And we are hoping that this first iteration provides us a good ground to start on, and then we can continue to make improvements and fixes in this coming sprint. We also had a lot of features that we added mid-sprint, particularly on tracking on maps. So we have started to improve our maps feature and making it more visible, fixing the data in it. We also found some bugs on the application user interface, which wasn't as mobile responsive. So we made those fixes to make the app more demoable on the phone. And then lastly, we had a request on incident management to launch a new feature of reporting an issue through the application, and we launched that as well. In this sprint, we had 4 payments recorded, and even though the number is low, we actually are getting a lot of validation from the client on like the feature is working as they want, and that's is the primary system that they're using to record their payments. And then on the gate access side, we had 204 new entries on just for Ciudad Marzan since in the last sprint. This is going to be the last specific report I have on these 2 adoptions because they seem to be pretty in a stable state now, and I'm going to start reporting new metrics on other features in the next sprint. In this sprint, we are also going to continue our focus on invoicing and payments. Since we've moved more into the epics, there's a lot more longer stories that we have to address. And so you're going to see more things that span multiple sprints. But we are planning to complete the work on plan management, and then we want to develop the ability to accept payments towards multiple plans, as well as seeing the detailed designs for payments and plan screen. We're also going to start designing the plan renewals epic. So there are a number of plans that are going to expire in October, and we want the ability to be able to renew these plans at a new valuation. And how do we allow admins to manage that is critical. The second focus is going to be on forms and workflows, primarily on customs management. So any improvements that we have remaining and fixes based on the feedback that we get from our client, we're going to start work on that. We're going to continue to work on the guard flow fixes, as well as starting to design on registration and entry of upcoming visits. Business registry, even though we weren't able to complete the design, we're hoping to start some development mid-sprint. So that would be the goal from the product side, and then continue to work on maps as well as incident management. That's all from me on this sprint, and hope to talk to you